This is we call butterfly orchids, or the scientific name is Phalaenopsis. Yeah, this is a very become more popular part flower in the world, and also is origin from Taiwan. This kind of orchid is very soft. When it grow in this under the sun, is not suitable. So we should grow that orchids in the greenhouse or in the shading. It's easier to take care. And this project we have doing about 2 years. Collaborate with University of Belize, so we can produce the seedling in the lab. That's why we introduce this orchids here now. I want to train in the students or the people who like the orchid business. Then we can give them the technique to training. This technique is very stable and already established. So when the lady, he just learn about the management, the nurseries, we just tell the point, the water and the fertilizer and the circulation of the equipment. That's all. It's not too difficult.
Es una nueva experiencia y
It's a new experience for me, and I am learning a lot from them.
si uno quiere aprender,
If someone wants to learn how to grow these plants and practices how to do it, then they can do it by themselves.
si los entrenan y
Other farmers can also build their own greenhouses if they're shown how to do it.
a mí me gusta bastante porque
I like it very much because these are flowers that make me feel alive. When someone works with plants, there's a certain feeling that is transmitted between each other.
We have very good system to produce the seedling in the lab. Then we transplant from the small size to grow in the spatial tray in a different stage. We separate in at least 3. You can see that the greenhouse we can modify very good conditions for this kind of orchids, and also we can arrange which variety for which countries they need it. Production cost is very stable and easy to handle. Now only the label and the input we should training people to do that.
Generally, one of these plants lasts 3 months in other places.
Yes.
Where are we in terms of the duration, how long it has been going on here in Belize, and how long you think it's going to last?
I think this plant is take about 1.5 years to mature. Then when it's flowering, it at least about take 3 months for the lasting of the flowers in this climate. I'm sure it's good weather to grow this kind of orchids here.
This is something that you brought from Taiwan.
Yes.
What kind of technology is this?
Yeah, this is already made of these structures of every part, and we can separate and also easy to join together. So this one is special designs for the orchid. We can see the lighting. We can adjust them by motor. When the sun's hot, we just put the shading, and if no sun, we can move and open it.
Okay, so that's the netting that you have at the very, very top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, at the top. And the inside of the greenhouse, we also have the pot and fan system to low down the temperature from the outside.
Now, one of the things that I noticed from way over there was you have like a wall. What does this do exactly in the greenhouse?
When the air passes this part where meet the cool waters, then sun to hit the heat, then the water will evaporate and absorb this heat. Then opposite air, the side have a fan to suck out the heat air. So soon we very easy to lower down the temperature.
While the work in the greenhouse is for those who love orchids and is of more an aesthetic nature, out here we have something of a far more practical nature that could impact the lives of Belizeans everywhere. Being developed out here are two different types of rice. The first one here is a taller variety for farmers in the southern part of the country, while over here we have a shorter species being developed primarily with the farmers in the north in mind.
Yes, this is a very small plot. We select from the Kali 70 variety, which we extension to the farmer in the Pandagoda. And now we want to get the more good qualities and the more stable stock seeds. So I set this small area to observations every day and see which one is more good, and then we can pick it and we can produce more for the stock seeds.
How long does it take to move from here to where people actually have it, where the farmers buy into the idea, and then where you have it on your tables to eat?
Usually the rice is take 4 months to grow, since we set the seeds, then we harvest it take 4 months. So every crop from the land preparations to the harvest it take about half a year, 6 months.
So, Mr. Lin, what's the difference between the two types of rice? Why will this one grow in the south and why will that one grow in the north?
Yes, here I have two varieties. One called Kali 70. It's tall one. It's good for the rain-fed area, which they can very tolerant from the dry and hot, and it's hard to lodging. So it's very tough. And the another one we call the cypress is they plant a very large scale, large acreage in the north, because it's, the plant stage is short. It takes about 3 months to grow and also have a very high yield. So the north farmers, they prefer the cypress, and the south farmers, they like Kali 70.
And welcome back. Of course, we were using that flashback as a way to, pardon me, we were using that flashback as a way to segue into our next conversation, which is with Ambassador Benjamin Ho from Taiwan, to talk about the relations between our two countries and also about the 2015 Taiwan Cultural Festival in Belize. Good morning and welcome.
Good to see you again.
Hi.
Now, Ambassador, let's talk a little bit about that, because you shared some information with us. That was a part of a technical mission that existed between Belize and Taiwan.
Yes.
What has happened since we've had that?
Well, since we have our diplomatic relations established in 1989, my government provided technical mission here, men with about 8 to 10 or 12 technicians. engage in different kinds of projects like rice production, food process, food improvement of process. Also, we have also like orchid. Yeah. So all those kinds of projects are focused, headquartered in Central Farm. We have an office there, and they send their technician to various parts of your country, say like Tanganyika, PG, for rice production, also for vegetables, yeah, also, and those for orchids, yeah. Some, or even have shrimps too, shrimp hatchery, yeah. Okay, so that is what we are helping your people, your farmers, your government. Okay. But after a while, up until about 3 or 4 years ago, we tried to phase out, because the goal of a mission here is not to help, not to be with you all the time. Okay, there should be some time we have to phase out. Okay, so we phased out about 2 or 3 years ago. That means we found that our technicians have been here working together with your people or your technician or your farmer, and they are ready to take over. So it's time we hand over to them, so they can continue to have sustainable kind of development on their own. Okay, that's our purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, we cannot be with you all the time.
Yeah.
But so now we all phase out the technical mission. We no longer have so-called technical mission in Central Farm. Instead, we have many projects. Okay. Now we are more project oriented. Okay. Right now we have 3 projects, okay, and we man the projects. Each project we man with a manager, project manager, also man 1 or 2 technicians to help, with your government and your industry for their projects. Okay. Now we have 3 projects. The first project is so-called tilapia culture, okay, cultivation. We try to help you. Okay. In Central Huang, we built a hatchery farm, okay, for a pond for tilapia. We try to cultivate fingerlings, tilapia fingerlings or flies, okay, so that your people, okay, your farmers in Cayo area, they can enjoy very affordable kinds of flies. They can buy from our farm, and they can go back to raise. Yeah, yeah. That's one of the projects.
That's one of the projects,
Right.
yeah.
The second project we call Huanglongbin, HLB project. That is kind of disease, so-called greening disease for citrus. Well, it's a project not only for Belize, but also for Honduras, Nicaragua, those countries here. Their citrus industry suffers from this disease. Okay. This is very serious disease because, as you can find, most of the citrus, they become too dry, and also the trees become too withering. Yeah. So we help. Okay, we provide our manager and the technician, try to help to eliminate this disease. Also try to cultivate the new green healthy trees, so that they can replace in phases gradually. Yeah. So this project will take about 5 years until we can completely eliminate this disease.
Yeah.
This is the second project.
And project number 3?
Number 3 is most important and most visible. Okay. You probably, if you go to Penang, you can find a building. It's called, you should say, ICT Center, now called CITO. Okay. It's built by my government. Okay, with 2-story building, now 3-story. We add another one. Okay. It's equipped with set up all kinds of computer, laptop, all kinds. Yeah. We also man the manager and man some technician. We are here to help you to develop so-called IT industry. Okay. We are the project. We work with your government, try to do so-called e-government. So we have been working with the Ministry of Finance, trying to help them to so-called e-governance their operation. Also now we are working with your Department of Vehicles, Department of Police, so that we try to help them to computerize their operation. Say like okay. Also we also work with your customs. Okay. So if anyone wants to import something, okay, from overseas, in the past he has to go to the customs office to apply in written.
Get an application form,
right.
yeah.
Nowadays, after we try to help them to computerize. So in the future, anyone who wants to import, they don't have to go to the customs office. They can sit in their own, house. They could just work on computer to apply online, and it can be approved immediately. So everything would be transparent by then if it's being e-governized.
And simplify the process.
Right, yeah. That will help not only the efficiency, but also save a lot of time for the government, also for the people.
Before we move into the upcoming activities, because I know we have all the stuff displayed to be able to discuss it, one of the recent coverage we provided to the Taiwanese embassy is looking at the scholarship program, which has very much increased in terms of interest from Belizeans at this point. Let's talk about that just a little.
Well, we just have orientation about how to apply Taiwan scholarship about 2 weeks ago. I was there with those prospective students. Well, as I had mentioned on last occasion, Taiwan, we want to help our friendly country, based on the principle. We do not only just want to give a fish to our friends. We want to help them to teach them how to fish. Because we believe if we give a fish to you, you can only have it one day. Then when you fish, you have nothing to eat. But if we help you to teach you how to fish, then you can fish on your own. You can have sustainable kinds of life development. So it is because of this. We emphasize on education. Because we believe human resource is the best resource a country can have. So we want to help your country to train your young people to provide them good education. That's why we provide scholarship to your students.
Are you surprised, since you have had a history with Belize before, at how much the interest has grown?
Yes. I can feel that there are lots of Belizeans they know about Taiwan. In the past, very certain people heard of Taiwan here. Likewise, in Taiwan, 20 years ago, very few people know about Belize. Because through this kind of interchange of academic, there are more and more, particularly among your young people, they know about Taiwan, and many of them have been to Taiwan. So currently, we have about 256 students coming back, complete their study from Taiwan, coming back to your country. They are working in a wide ranging areas, in the government, in the industry, or in the school. They are the backbone of your society. They are the elites you can have. We are very proud to have witnessed that happening.
Now, let's switch gears to the Taiwan Cultural Festival 2015 and talk about the activities associated with that, starting with our first one, which is scheduled for Friday the 13th.
The reason why I want to have this cultural kind of festival, because I think culture is the universal language. You don't have to know the language of a country, but you can appreciate the culture. Because culture is transnational. So that's why I want to promote this. Now, after I got here, we have invited your the steel band. They went to Taiwan to perform.
Twice, right?
Twice. They are so popular in Taiwan. We also invite artists to Taiwan to work as a so-called artist in residence. They spend about 3 months there. They try to create their works. Then after 3 months, they have a show there. They share with their experience and their creativity with their counterpart. So I know 2 of them have been there. Yasser Musa and also Gilmalo Swansea, they both have been there. One is an artist, a painting artist, the other is a porcelain artist. So I think this kind of exchange is the best way to promote people's understanding. That's why I want to have this project. So this festival.
So for those who can't travel to Taiwan, you're bringing all the cultural aspects here.
That's true. For those who have no opportunity to go there, they can appreciate here. In the future, I plan to bring your artists and their work to Taiwan, to have a show there to show our people, so that we can share, we can learn from each other.
So the first part of the cultural festival is the Chinese painting art exhibition.
Yes.
And I know you've brought a number of tools here as well, specifically for Chinese painting.
Right.
Let's talk about that.
Well, the reason why I want to bring Chinese painting, in Taiwan, in the art circle, we have all kinds of art forms. Okay? We have, like in Western, we have oil painting, acrylic painting, prints, installation art. We have everything. But we have also very traditional Chinese ink brush painting. This has been for thousands and thousands of years in Chinese history. It's already, all have been practiced not only in Taiwan, also in China, in Japan, in Korea, in Vietnam, in Southeast Asia. Those Asian people, they are influenced by Chinese culture. They all practice this. Yeah. So I want, because Belizean people have few opportunity to be access to this kind of art.
Yeah.
So I want the purpose to bring this over here, just to share, okay, to share with my Belizean friends. Yeah.
Now, a lot of times when you think about art from Asia, you think more of calligraphy. How?
Right.
Let's talk a little bit about that itself, and why is that such a big art form?
Yeah, calligraphy as art has been for several thousand years, because Chinese character is a picture-like. Okay, it's not only you write something writing. It's also a kind of every stroke, every movement, okay, and every hook is kind of extension of your philosophy, your thoughts, even your kind of metaphysical exercise. Or even we call qi, that's qi gong. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah. So when you see a calligrapher is writing, okay, he's writing, he's with his brush, not only use the things, but also go with exercise together with his place. It's kind of art, also a kind of exercise, place exercise.
So it's not just how they write; it's an energy flow.
Also, not only energy, also they have their own kind of metaphysical, kind of philosophical idea. They want to do in their own way, very unique way. Yeah.
Nice. Now that is a very difficult skill to transfer to another person.
Right.
Yeah. So how do you showcase, whether it's calligraphy or painting or the different aspects, how do you plan on showing the Belizeans who will be able to see the different type of art forms?
I have brought 38 pieces of peninsula. Okay. These are all traditional ink brush painting. Okay. Okay. I want to show your people, but in order to let your people better understand in our Chinese ink brush painting, I want to explain a little bit. Okay. Using this as an example, this is a typical kind of Chinese ink brush painting. It's painted on a piece of so-called rice paper or cotton paper here. Okay. Before you finish it, it's just a piece of paper. When you are painting, you have to put a kind of carpet under the paper. You put the paper on top of it. They begin to paint. Okay. After you paint it, then when you finish, you have to mount. Okay. Mount this on a kind of silk or satin kind of paper, like the one shown there. Okay. Yeah. This is the traditional way. Nowadays, people also, after you mount it, they can flame it. Okay, on wooden flame. Yeah, that's another way. Okay. But traditional way of this, because this is in scroll. Okay, it's very convenient. You can, when you travel, you can just roll it up. Yeah,
and take it with you.
Yeah, take it with you. Okay, because in ancient China, people they ride for horse. Yeah, they don't have car, they ride horse. So it's very easy for them to carry.
Yeah.
When you flame them, it's very difficult to move. Yeah. So it's kind of very practical. Yeah. So. But before you appreciate a Chinese painting school like this, there are three very important, essential parts of painting you have to look at. Okay. Okay, painting alone is a combination of all arts. Okay, it's covered 3 essentials. We call 3 excellencies. One is the painting itself. Okay, the other is the calligraphy. You can see those words. They are calligraphy. They are all kinds of art. Okay, that's calligraphy. Then the last one you can see they are some square one.
The squares to the bottom, the red and white squares to underneath the calligraphy.
They put the seal. It's also the seal. They have characters. Mostly they are about the names of artists. Okay, they engrave the name of the artist. They are always comes with 2 kinds of. We call this engraving script. Okay. One we call the white one we call negative, and the red one we call positive. In Chinese philosophy, okay, we say yin yang. Yin yang means negative and positive, because everything we believe is a balance of yin and yang. Okay, so you should have 2 seals.
Always you'll see 2. I've never noticed that before. Yeah.
And why this is red? Why this is? This is white, because this is engraved. Okay, this is engraved in convex. This one is engraved in convex. Yeah. So that's why it's hollow. So it's come out with the ink won't go in, so it become white. Yeah. So this is yin yang.
Can you see them?
Yeah. Okay.
So these would be, as you mentioned, the signature of the artist.
Right.
So this is what we're looking at.
It's one way you can authenticate if this painting is forgery or not by this. That is signature.
So this is your
this is my own.
signature?
Yeah, with my name, my signature.
Ah.
Yeah, okay.
So those are things
calligraphy as well?
Well, I do calligraphy, I do painting. I also do engrave. I have.
So you engrave this?
Yeah, I have all the tools. I learned this before.
So this is your painting?
No, I'm not that good. It takes that time to paint a good one like this.
So you have 38
yeah, we
pieces?
have 38 pieces from Taiwan this time. Yeah, it's all done by, most are by ladies. They are diplomats. Even some are foreigners. I know one is a Japanese, the other is a Polish. Yeah. They are spouse of the diplomat stationed in Taiwan. Yeah. But most of them are Taiwanese. They are either spouse dependent of our diplomat. Yeah.
Okay.
But their name is a very famous Taiwanese artist.
And that will be the art showcased on Friday.
Right. Yeah.
So is it open to the public?
Yeah, it's free open bucket. Yeah.
Starting at 6?
6 for the reception and 7 for the viewing exhibits. Yeah. After that, we also have a movie.
A movie?
Only about a short movie about 40 minutes, showing about what Taiwanese cuisine or Taiwanese cooking is about. Yeah.
And that will be on Saturday.
Yeah. Another movie will be on Saturday. That's about 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay. So there are 2 movies, and they're both. The first will be on Friday night, after the opening of the exhibit, and that's going to be on food culture.
One more thing about the painting. When you look at the painting, it's not the painting alone. They are with philosophical meaning, because most of the Chinese painting are symbolism. Taking this one, for example, you can see 2 fish.
Okay, to the bottom.
That's a kind of a symbol too. That means why 2 fish? Why one is red, one is black? That besides it's been a kind of balance, it also means a couple, a loving couple. They could be girlfriend, boyfriend, or could be a couple, husband and wife. They together. That means they are in love all their life. Okay. So if I keep... Because
they're painted in 2s, and because they're red and black?
Right, they come in pairs. Okay. So if I want to keep, for say somebody, they just get married, I want to give gifts, I can paint, a painting like this. To wish them happy marriage life, always together, never apart. Okay.
I like that.
So there's so much, you can't just look at it as you have to look at the meaning behind it and the symbolism included.
Yeah, all the animals, all the birds, they have their meaning. Yeah. For example, if you see a painting with 2 birds, Okay, they are perching on a plum tree. Okay, that means that's a kind of connotation. Okay, the two birds make pie. Yeah, make pie in Chinese painting is a symbol of luckiness, good luck. Yeah. Okay, and on that they are standing or perching on the plum tree. Well, literally, we put in Chinese, we say, 喜上眉梢, that means happiness or good luck at your door. Okay. So if you are going, traveling to somewhere, or you are going to take some exam, I sent you a painting like that to wish you good luck. Yeah. So there's always some kind of connotation of the painting. So you should know about the symbolism of a Chinese painting. They will appreciate that. Yeah.
So that will be part of the educational session on Friday?
Right. Yeah. So hopefully everybody is welcome to join us for the reception. Yeah.
And you spoke about, I mean, it's obviously open to the public. It's at the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts.
Yes.
And it opens at 6 on Friday. Now, it's also going to be left up until the 18th, which is a whole week, a little bit less than a week.
Right.
For people to see if they can't make it to the opening. And then on Saturday, you have another Taiwanese film that you'll be showing.
Right. That will be about eating too. About cooking.
Eating?
Yeah. About very traditional way of Chinese feast. Okay. That cannot. If Taiwanese is getting married on the married day, on wedding day, they are going to provide a feast. They've set up about hundreds of tables by the roadside, and then make a temporary tent, and they will cook. Each table will cook about 12 courses of food. People will just enjoy sampling those food. Yeah. You can see the way. Yeah.
And it's a comedy.
Right, it's a comedy. A lot of humor and the laughter. Yeah. So I think people will enjoy that. Yeah. It's come with English subtitle.
Yeah.
I was just about to ask about that.
So that's also at the Bliss on Saturday.
Yes.
At 7.
Right.
And you obviously are showing these movies about food because you want to entice everybody to come out on March 7th.
Right, yeah. So this just Pulidu.
Yeah.
To
let you know what to expect. So tell us about the food fair.
Well, the food fair, excuse me, we are going to invite Taiwanese here. Many of Taiwanese here, they run their own, their own restaurants. Okay. Some they don't run, but they used to be good cook. Yeah. So they know how to do all kinds of Chinese, Taiwanese food. So we invite all of them. We plan to have about 15 to 20 booths for many of them. So each one of them, they can show their talents. They can prepare the best food, so that to share with our Belizean friends.
What type of food can people expect?
Well, you can have tofu, fried tofu. You can have dumpling. You can have all kinds, or even sausage, Chinese sausage. All kinds. Noodles, of course. Okay.
And fried chicken.
Well, that's of course. Everything will be there. I don't know you like that.
You'll have to substitute with fried tofu.
You should go to see it. To see David, and to test it, to enjoy it.
I look forward to the dumplings.
Dumplings. Now, in previous food fairs, I've had the fried tofu, and it's delicious. So it's a great substitution for
also,
fried chicken.
We have bubble tea too.
Bubble tea, of course. How can we forget that?
I only think of Mama Chen. So.
So that takes place on the 7th of March.
Yes.
And it will be at the Memorial Park. Right? And so it's open to the public.
Yes,
people can
everybody's
come.
welcome.
There's no fee for them to come in.
No. As long as you want to buy whatever, you pay for that. Pay for food. And drink.
Nice.
Well, Ambassador, we want to thank you very much for educating us, especially about the art. And the next time we invite you, we'll give you a piece of rice paper for you to paint.
Yes.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Okay. Well, sometime we invite you for dinner.
Yes.
But you can manage your time.
And he might ask for fried chicken, but
I will provide 10 courses of delicious food for you.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us.
Well,
We're we're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, it's to talk about the first Valentine's snorkeling expedition. So stay tuned.